Why must I sign in? Here trying to get things going again on the stream. I ran into some pretty serious technical issues there for a little bit. I'm not sure if this current it looks like this current lag is not really me. But I'm very frustrated at the moment because I seem to have lost a fair amount of video capture from my stream on the black and white tournament. Somewhere in the middle of the third replay, I guess OBS just stopped capturing video, and I have no idea why. But since I don't have a second monitor set up, I couldn't actually glance at the stream chat very easily, and so I didn't even know that the stream was just broadcasting black information. And since it caused like a really big problem with my Starcraft 2, I basically had to reinstall for some reason after that, because it was causing the Battle.net client to hang, and then that actually produced a critical process fail, which was blue screen of deathing me, and I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, finally got, I basically just had to reinstall StarCraft 2, and that seems to have, for now, mostly fixed the issue. We'll see if it's actually some sort of, some facet of my hardware that was having some sort of issue there. But I did go ahead and try to reduce just a few things in OBS, just thinking that maybe, you know, I had been trying to set the profile to high, hoping to get slightly better quality in the stream, but if it's causing OBS to really overtax something about my GPU, maybe. I'm not really like a tech specialist. All I know is that when stuff was working and then it stops working, maybe you should go back to the settings you had when it was working. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm not even really paying very much attention to this match. I randomed a Guardian up against Schling, Red Dog, Heal You, who I'm not, did he disconnect? No, he's still here. Who seemed to be having his own little bit of lag there. Banco, whatever that is, and Dirty. And on my team I have Shorty, Aoshi, Ender, Holy Sheep, and Ball. Looking like a probable loss if the rating system is an indication, but the thing is, rating right now is kind of jacked because there's a lot of people, you know, like me, who still have not generated the total games played to correct their rating. I think that, you know, well, partly it is, right, that the Star Battle X rating system really has kind of very prolonged stability. So you kind of start off with a very kind of random number, and it basically takes like 100 games for it to really stabilize generally. Sometimes even more than that. We should really, I should not be here. We should all be being. I don't know if we're gonna be losing a ship right here because we might have already taken too long to get back. Yeah, holy ship, you don't want to be there right now, man. You got 3 ships coming on you. I'm just gonna. I don't think it's actually productive to cut in too much here. I think he might be okay. If we can come out here, we did get just a very slight farm lead. I kind of just opened this really terrible, pointless spine build. But the thing is that Guardians are always kind of weird to build. Guardian has always been one of my weakest ships, so randoming it is not really ideal. How do I even want to get here? I think, for right now, I'm just gonna get Scourge and some energy, because, you know, if I go into Broods, I'm gonna want energy anyway. So might as well pick some of it up now. I'm just gonna float 45 minerals. That's probably not a good idea, but I already left, so whatever. Got this carrier over here diving into some Tempests alone versus 3 ships that are providing cover. Seems like a reasonable plan. And so yeah, I went in and stayed on one-shot farm, which I know is exactly the thing I usually say not to do, but Guardian it's not exactly the exception. It's just that there's not really that many better options, right? Scourge is not really that strong of a spell. Some people, you know, obviously like it, but it really has a lot of issues with, you know, it unlike other mukes, there's multiple ways to deny it. You can kill the Scourges, or you can deny the energy of the Guardian casting it. So even though Guardian is a Zerg ship, and thus less susceptible to lockdown and other Terran and mechanical specific denial, since you can have any ship just shoot the Scourges to get them off the target, I feel like Scourge is overall one of the more erratic in quality mukes. That was just some more lag right there. We seem to have lost Dirty, which is overall fine, except we also seem to have an AFK. No, you came back. I don't even know what's going on in this game, but it seems like there's... Oh, Dirty ship was not picked up by the blue team, and so he seems to have died. Giving us a slight advantage. Ball really like, okay, the game has decided that we get a chance to win. Let's not throw it away now, which is a kind of reasonable position to have. And now I'm already off one-shot farm. Did it really help? I don't know. You know, I am up against at least at some point I was up against a carrier. I don't know if that carrier just died right now. No, but they still have a carrier, and so staying on one-shot farm when there is a carrier is slightly less unreasonable. Since you do need to be, you know, dealing damage to these interceptors anyway. That doesn't mean that every ship, just because there's one enemy carrier, should be spending all available minerals on intercept or on lasers. What's that? Oh. Staying on one shot. And we also have a carrier, so again, that's not really all that unreasonable. He's got some early scouts, kind of no interceptors, don't know what's going on there. But that no interceptor build, aka don't want money build, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I'm like all out of sorts right now due to these technical issues I was having with the stream earlier. And my computer as a consequence, really. Nothing is more frustrating than trying to get some momentum on a stream, getting a few people in, and then suddenly having everything break. Sorry, I'm still sort of talking about that, not focusing quite so much on this game. What are you doing, Red Dog? What is this? That's what they were commenting on earlier, this 7 laser BC. It's like, it's unnecessary. He's on oh, we do have 2 carriers, actually. Whoa! Whoa! They want that guard dead. And they gonna get it. Ain't nothing we can do about that right there. They had some serious burst damage right there. Oh, hey, did this... See, I should have done my Scourges on this carrier, maybe. Try to cut him down, but looks like I missed that chance. I don't... This game is significantly... I mean, not because that particular ship was particularly well fed, but because just looking at their ups and seeing the burst damage on that multiple Yamato nonsense, I'm like, alright, what are we gonna do about this? And I don't know. They have been staying high on lasers, but the thing is, that doesn't really change what I do, you know, like, lasers aren't really a counter to Broodlords, they are a kind of counter to Broodlords. A generally ineffective counter to Broodlords. It's getting 9 on Broodlings. Maybe I should have actually stayed on one shot. Interceptors are a counter to Broodlords, but I still pretty much have to go Broodlords at this point. I don't think it's wise to continue on Scourge, considering how generally ineffective they have been thus far this game. I'm gonna go and just start dropping them since I'm getting close to that Arbiter. Probably should have actually dropped them just slightly earlier. Now the Broodlord's going up against, you know, the worst possible ship, the tank. But he doesn't have any armor, so whatever. Of course, the Broodlord animation, or, that's not animation, that's the model, or... Actually, I'm not even entirely sure what the word for that is, but that sprite, graphic, model, the thingamajiggy there, totally broke. Broodlords are broken. Whatever they're called, that sprite, graphic, model, the thingamajiggy there, totally brokes. Ooh. We seem to have killed the 0 armor tank. That's good. Means no siege capacity with that Arbiter. Really takes a chunk out of their late game there, and puts a little bit more pressure on their carrier. Oh, I misclicked onto the BC there, which was unfortunate, although I don't really think that was a kill anyway. Just still annoying, not clicking on the target you want because you're being derpy. Oh. So, just kind of, I mean, I don't like being at not max HP when there's these BCs trying to do this Yamato cheese. I mean, it's not even really cheese at this point, it's just the Yamato burst damage. I mean, at this point, the Yamato it was never actually cheese, but right now it's kind of the new normal, getting Yamato as BC. 21 ints, man. I have 4 needles. That is insufficient needles for that amount of... Oh, good God. So, yeah, that just happened. I mean... I don't even know what to say to that. I would say Yamato is strong right now. And that presents a problem for my team at the moment, with Ender not really seeming to have sufficient Yamato to, or lockdown, or... He does have Yamato, he just has insufficient Yamato. And I got insufficient farm that out, which means that there's a lot of pressure on our team now resting on Shorty, our 20 interceptor carrier, not our 2 scout 0 interceptor carrier, which means that overall I would say of the 2, I think we still have we still can have some hope here. Just, 1 armor there, maybe. Did they increase this? Oh, they might have increased this. I feel like that was not the right combination of ups there for this scenario. It's one of those things where sometimes you're just a little bit unfamiliar with the ship you're flying when you random. It's not that I'm unfamiliar with Guardian. It's just that I feel like I've tried many things, and most of the time none of them work. I mean, maybe I should have gotten a Swarm for the Yamatos, although I'm not... I don't even remember offhand whether that would even work. I mean, ideally, like, sometime around here, I should be able to, you know, drop one of these stations with broodlings. But, with the carrier, I have a very small window in which to do that, which is a pretty big problem right now. On a scale of problem to not a problem, I would say that is a problem. And that's kind of the thing about Guardian right now, you know, without Parasite, and it really gets pretty much just shut out by both Carrier and Void Ray in the really the mid to late game, which makes Carrier really you know, it still has a lot of potential in certain scenarios to deal that heavy siege damage. Oh, good God, Slang's gonna kill him now. Oh, what was that? I just stalled as well, which is super ideal. I mean, I can Scourge once, but I don't know that that's going to be a kill. Oh, but that will be a kill. And what if I, can I Scourge you? Yep. Alright, well that just happened. I can't even I don't know how to explain what just happened right there. Because I'm honestly perplexed by it. But oh good God, it's still happening. It hasn't ended yet. What is this? What game am I playing right now? Oh, I can't even, I just overeat. And, whoa. 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 Oh God. What? What? What is this? Alright guys, that's definitely how you play Guardian. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial video on how to Broodling. I mean, the Arbiter just kept going, and the BC got no escape support, even though I had, you know, these random Broodlings along the way that, honestly, I don't think we're doing that much damage, but enough. Doesn't matter if it's a lot, it just has to be enough. And so hopefully this video will look good and upload in the format that I want it to be uploaded, and my computer problems will have stopped. And if not, you'll have just spent 10 minutes looking at a giant black screen, in which case I'm very perplexed. Alright guys, GG's, and I'll see you all later.